Ah, yes. Good morning, one and all. It is a Monday edition of the Radio Guy. Hi, everybody. John Gale, the Radio Guy. Glad you are with us. And this beautiful Monday here in southwestern Ohio. Gorgeous day. Not as hot as it has been. It's just in the 80s instead of the 90s. Oh, it's been very, very humid and disgusting like it is in a lot of places here around this part of the country. We are going to be doing some audio production today. That's right. Some radio broadcast production for 20 some radio stations across the United States, from Florida to New York to Pennsylvania and Kansas and Wyoming and Louisiana and Texas, all over the place. And we're glad that you came in and you're a part. That's right. We're glad that you come in here and you're a part. Anita, we want to thank you for being here. Good morning to you. Glad you're with us. Make sure that you share, and share alike. It's what it's all about. If you haven't already, subscribe to us on YouTube. It's that search bar. Just look for the Radio Guy. You can hit that red subscribe button. You'll get notifications when we load up a brand new video, whether it's live or not, to YouTube. So check us out there and make sure that you comment below. Let us know what city, what state you're watching from, especially if you are involved in audio editing, radio broadcasting, or possibly weather. We would love to hear from you. Just comment below. Say, hey, I'm watching from Zimbabwe, or, I'm watching from South Africa. I'm watching from Dallas, Texas. However, we want to engage with you today. We're going to start off today's broadcast with our jingle of the day. This is how we do it every single day. This one is from KZZP back in the, I want to say probably the 90s. Let's take a listen to this. I think you're going to dig it.
11 in a row. KZZP 104.7 FM. KZZP 104.7 FM. A new meaning to nightmare. KZZP 104.7 FM.
And thank you for listening to your official Valley Weekend Party station, KZZP 104.7 FM. That's the station that's given away over $250,000 so far this year. John O'Rourke in the midst of at least 11 hits in a row.
KZZP 104.7 FM.
That's cool. KZZP 104.7 FM in, I'm not sure where that's at. Hey, we want to remind you guys about the Zazzle mug that we've got going. Take a look at this. If you haven't already seen it, we want to plug this. It's the Radio Guy mug, a big 20-ounce jumbo mug with the Radio Guy logo on the front. If you're involved in broadcasting, you're going to dig this. On the other side, the vintage broadcast announcer guy with the antique microphone and the bubble that says, I've got a face for radio, meaning you aren't good enough looking for TV. And you can get that mug at Zazzle right now for just $19.95, and they've probably got all kinds of different coupons out there. You can find it for different prices. That's a little skewed in the background video there, but you can check it out. Now, let's see. I'll post the link for it in the page here. Let's do that now. There's the link on the comments section on the Facebook Live page, so you can check us out there. All righty, we're going to get started right away with the very first radio broadcast forecast for today. It's KMHM in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. That's right. So right behind me, I'm going to switch to a smaller camera of me. Honey, I Shrunk John Gale. There it is, KMHM. In the first track right here is the jingle for the weatherbed. We use a lot of jingles, some dry, most jingles. And in the second track is my voice in real time, highlighted in red there. You can see me speaking and the WAV file being created there in Adobe Audition CS 2020. On the other side of the page is the weather forecast from the National Weather Service for Cape Girardeau, Missouri, which is in Bollinger County, Missouri. And this forecast is a 25-second read airing between 2 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's for a Southern Gospel radio station, FM station. And I don't know the frequency number, so you can probably check it out online. Just do a search for KMHM and you'll find it. We're going to get started right away. Hit our start button timer and time it up to about 25 seconds. Let's see what we've got. Here we go. From the KMHM 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the east and a low temperature of 65. It'll be sunny and warm on Tuesday, a high of 92, and partly cloudy Tuesday evening. Some light winds out of the south-southeast and a low of 72 degrees. I'm John Gale on KMHM We're too short on that one. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, we're way too short. So we'll give ourselves a Price is Right fail. And give us another shot. Here we go. From the KMHM 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds out of the east, and a low temperature of 65. It'll be sunny and warm on our Tuesday with a high near 92. Partly cloudy overnight Tuesday evening, some light winds out of the south, southeast, and a low temperature right around 72 degrees. Some showers Wednesday with a high of 94. I'm John Gale on KMHM. And that's the keeper that we want right there. So we're going to switch to the Adobe Audition large screen view, and using our razor tool, we're going to trim up this wave file right here. We've just recorded that in yellow. Here's the start of the forecast right around here. Let's see where we begin. And give us another shot. Here we go. All right, so here's the start right there. We'll just trim the rest of that out. Scroll back the music. Here's the jingle. So we want to line up the jingle as it fades out. It starts off loud. The stinger of the jingle starts out, and then it sort of fades down right here. That's where the voiceover comes in for the weather forecast. So we're going to line that up as it begins to fade, and then the voiceover will start. Now we'll go ahead and mix down both these tracks together, the jingle and my voice, into one wave file. There it is. And it's clipping a little bit, so we'll pull back the volume out of the clipping range and add our normalization, compression, broadcast multiband compressor effects, mastering, and EQ. Let's take a listen to the finished product.
KMHM weather.
From the KMHM 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds out of the east, and a low temperature of 65. It'll be sunny and warm on our Tuesday with a high near 92. Partly cloudy overnight Tuesday evening, some light winds out of the south, southeast, and a low temperature right around 72 degrees. Some showers Wednesday with a high of 94. I'm John Gale on KMHM. All right, that's good, and we just want it to, basically, we're just going to cut it right off the bat as soon as the jingle's finished, so we're going to delete the rest of the jingle. They probably gave us a 60-second jingle. We only need 30 of it. And here's the front end of the forecast. There's a little dead end there, so we're going to highlight that and delete that as well. Now this one is ready to be exported and sent on its way via FTP, File Transfer Protocol, over the internet to their automation computer in Cape Girardeau. So we're just going to export that file. The way we do it, there's a shortcut, excuse me, in Adobe Audition. The Windows, let's see, 10 version, I believe this is, or Windows 11. I can't remember. Do they have a Windows 11 yet? I think this is Windows 11. Anyway, it's Control-Shift-E. That brings up this export file window rather than having to click through everything. We don't want to have to click a million little things. You know what I'm saying? And we want to name this KMHM FM80R. That's just the file name that we will save to a local drive here on the computer. Overriding Friday's forecast from last week, because we don't care about Friday's weather anymore. Now we're going to find it here in the E drive that we just saved it to. KMHM, there it is. Open that up. Now we can hit the FTP. Again, that's File Transfer Protocol, an old school way. Remember, you know how we have Dropboxes now and Google folders and things like that you can put larger files in? That's what FTP is. It sends it on to a site that holds the file, and it goes right into their automation computer there in KMHM, where it will trigger when it is needed this afternoon between 2 and 6 p.m. And now we're ready to move on to WSEO in Columbus, Ohio. Nelsonville, to be exact, a suburb of there, but it does cover Columbus. It is a dry forecast, so there's no jingle behind me on this one at all. It's just my velvety, foggy voice. Yeah, right. And this forecast airs between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. It's a 30-second weather read. And let's see, nothing major going on. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Starting our timer, let's roll. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Areas of fog expected by morning, otherwise clear skies with a low temperature of 59. That fog will burn off on our Tuesday by 8 a.m., becoming sunny and warm with a high of 87. Mostly clear Tuesday night, calm winds with a low of 62 degrees, and sunny again on Wednesday with a high of 93. Partly cloudy overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 68 degrees, and a chance of showers Thursday with a high of 89. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, we are a little bit long on that. I'm going to do her again one more time just in case, because I don't want to do the time pitch shift and have that sound a little too squeaky there. So we're going to give it one more shot. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies. Otherwise, areas of fog by morning with some light winds out of the north and a low temperature of 59. That fog will burn off on our Tuesday by 8 a.m., becoming sunny and warm with a high of 87, and mostly clear Tuesday night with some calm winds and a low of 62. Sunny and warm again on Wednesday with a high of 93 and partly cloudy Wednesday evening with a low of 68. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, that's the keeper that we want. Hello, Beverly Susan. Welcome, my sister's online with us. Here we go. A little bit long on that. I'm going to do her again one more time. Give it one more shot. There's the start right there. So we're going to zoom in real tight. Let's go to the Adobe Audition large screen view. Morning, morning. Welcome back to reality, Bev. Back to the grind, back to the humid weather of Ohio. Yes, we can't all stay in Sunset Beach forever, can we? No, we can't. Scrolling back that forecast to the start of the timer at 0, we're going to go ahead and add our effects, or bounce her down, rather. Now we can pull back our volume, add our compression and effects. Let's take a listen to this guy. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies. Otherwise, areas of fog by morning with some light winds out of the north and a low temperature of 59. That fog will burn off on our Tuesday by 8 a.m., becoming sunny and warm with a high of 87, and mostly clear Tuesday night with some calm winds and a low of 62. Sunny and warm again on Wednesday with a high of 93 and partly cloudy Wednesday evening with a low of 68. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, that looks pretty good right here, and it is right on time. So we're just going to do some trimming here. Real tight into the front. Let's see if there's anything just a millisecond there that can be deleted. And then again here on the end. And we're right just over a 30, but I think I can pull out a hair of this breath and get where we need to be. Yeah, pretty much right on it. Another little bit here. And we should be good to go. Yep, yeah, there we go. 30 seconds on the dot. That's amazing. Exporting this file to WSEO, FM 80R, Nelsonville, Columbus, Ohio. And that one is in the can, ready to be overwritten. There we go. Gonna find it. Let's give you the different view here. We'll give you the tiny cam view. Look for it in my A drive that we just saved it to, WSEO. The capital of Ohio. There we go. FTP, send that on its way. Over the internet, through the airwaves, to the automation computer it goes. Hey, James Maynard. Good morning from Fort Payne, Alabama. Here I run an internet radio station. Love watching your lives. Thank you, James. Hey, we got a new viewer in the house, and that's cool. Let's give him the liquid goo here today. James, another new viewer. Welcome to the radio guy on this Monday edition. Glad you're with us today from Fort Payne, Alabama, running an internet radio station. James, if you need any help with that, if you need liners or stingers or little voiceover things, I'd be glad to help you with that. Just hit me a private message, and we'll do something to help you out. That'll be cool. All right, so this one is all done. We're ready to move on, of course, to Chiefland, Florida, WZCC. This is a forecast, another dry read. So we're just going to keep this same multi-track session, scrolling back and starting our timer there. It's a 30-second read, a little bit of a long outro on this one for Country Legends Radio, airing this afternoon, 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Dixie, Gilchrist County, Chiefland, Florida, WZCC AM. Here we go. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out, but expect partly cloudy skies the rest of the day and some calm winds out of the west, a low temperature of 75. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms again on Tuesday, mostly sunny though, with a high of 92. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right, a dry forecast and a one take to boot. Using the razor tool, we're just going to trim it up. Let's go to the Adobe Audition large screen view here. Find the front end of this forecast, which should be right there. Delete all the excess. Pull it back. We're a little shy of our 30 on this one, so let's bounce it down, see if we need to add our time pitch shift effect. Add our normalization. Let's see where we are at. Yeah, we're a little shy here. Radio. Oh, yeah, we're a second shy, just about a second shy. So what we're going to do, zoom in real tight here and pull out all the dead air on the ends, both ends. It's just a breath. That's right there. So we're okay. It'll start fine with a lot of people worry about that little clippy on the front. You don't need to. So from the broadcast center. All right. Now what we do is we're going to switch to a different view so you guys can see the process. We'll go up to the Effects tab at the top of Adobe Audition. Again, this is CS 2020 that we're using here. Pretty much the same as all of the recent versions of Adobe Audition, since probably CS5. We'll go down to all the way to the bottom here, Time and Pitch, and then the sub-menu pops up underneath that. Stretch and Pitch Process is what we want. Current duration 28.9, and guess what? We want it to be a 30, of course, exactly. So we're just going to highlight what we want over it, and then just type over 30.000. Hit apply. That one's ready to roll. Let's listen to it. From the broadcast center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out, but expect partly cloudy skies the rest of the day and some calm winds out of the west. A low temperature of 75. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms again on Tuesday. Mostly sunny, though, with a high of 92. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right. Not bad. Not the best forecast in the world, but we'll keep it. So we're just going to export that. Hey, Aaron, welcome back. Aaron Richmond. I'm podcaster. Podcaster extraordinaire. All right, we're going to save this WZCC Overwrite Friday's forecast. Now we'll look for it. Should be the last file in the list just because of the alphabet. Yep, there it is. Let's send it on its way over the internet through FTP to Gilchrist, Chiefland, Florida, and move on to New York. From Florida to New York in a flash of a second. We're moving on to WKAL AM 1450, a news talk station. This forecast airing between 3 and 6 p.m. It does have a jingle behind it, so we're going to open up a multi-track template session that we've already pre-created a few months ago. Open that up, and the track should be in the first track. My voiceover in the second. Yeah. All right, we're ready to roll for WKAL. Let's switch to the forecast view, just the straight-up forecast. Here's our open. That's what we start with. And we read the forecast until we get to about 20. And that's where we'll start to read the outro over here, okay? That's what we need to do. Follow, follow, follow. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. A chance of some showers or thunderstorms early on, patchy fog by morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west, and a low temperature of 60. More showers and thunderstorms on your Tuesday afternoon expected. Otherwise, partly sunny skies and a high of 79. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. That was a one take, guys. We're going to salivate with that. Couldn't get my breath there at the end. I just decided to use all of my breath. You can push your lungs out further than when you feel like you need to take a breath. You can go a few more seconds longer. I don't know if you've ever tried that. Just kind of let that air, that diaphragm, squeeze the rest of the air out. That way, you don't waste the time of going... Because that, believe it or not, can take up too much time when you only have so many seconds to do the weather. All right, we unmuted the music track there. Now let's bounce down both the music jingle and my voice over on the weather forecast to one file. Here it is. Clipped a little bit, so we'll pull her back volume-wise. Now add our normalization. Broadcast effects, let's listen to it. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. A chance of some showers or thunderstorms early on, patchy fog by morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west, and a low temperature of 60. More showers and thunderstorms on your Tuesday afternoon expected. Otherwise, partly sunny skies and a high of 79. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. A chance of some showers or thunderstorms early on, patchy fog by morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, some light winds out of... All right, sorry to play that twice. I was just sharing this, and I encourage you guys to share it too. You know how you share? It's a real simple thing. Just click that arrow button on your Facebook page. It'll put it right on your Facebook page. Let all your friends know about us. That's how we grow our subscribership, especially your radio friends. That's always a cool thing. You could start a little watch party, invite all of your radio friends or your podcast friends, and join the group here as we do this every single day of the week, Monday through Friday, right around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right, this one's ready to go, being exported now to WKAL, Rome, Utica, New York. David Rockwell, thank you for liking that. I appreciate that. Thank you much. Good friend David Rockwell in the house. We'll give him a little trumpet fanfare. Thank you, David, for the like. Appreciate it greatly. We got all kinds of little fun effects for you guys. I'm telling you. What we do for the audience, it's just amazing here at the Radio Guy. WKAL in the can. Let's go ahead and hit that FTP button. All right. It's on time. Good job. We can move on to WGNZ in Warren County, Fairborn, Ohio. Why do they say Warren? Okay, Montgomery, Preble, Miami, Greene, Dark, Clark, and Warren. Yeah, that covers a big area. In Ohio, anyway. WGNZ AM radio. It's a music bed as well, so we're just going to open up a template for them that I already made a few months ago, back in the day when we first started this crazy little thing. All right, this is a 28-second read with a very long promotional outro here. Let's show you that large forecast view here. So we're going to start with our open. Read through about 15 seconds of the forecast. Probably get us to around Tuesday night, clear skies, and that's about it. And then we've got this long promotional close right here. All right, so let's see what we can come up with. Hopefully we can do it in 28 seconds. Here we go. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the north, and a low temperature of 61. Sunny and warm on Tuesday, a high of 87, and mostly clear overnight Tuesday evening. Again, some light winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature around 64. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, I'm a little too long. Too long. You know what that is? That's called a failure, a communications failure.
Communication failure.
Yeah, and then we have to add the trombone fanfare.
Communication failure.
You know, the wah, 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 wah. Oh, come on, give it to me, will you? There it is. One more read. Here we go. From the Miami Valleys. Smack them lips, everybody. Come on, everybody together. Smack them lips. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the north, and a low temperature of 61. Sunny and warm on your Tuesday, a high of 87, and mostly clear overnight Tuesday evening, a low right around 64 degrees. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, that's the keeper that we want. Yes, indeed. We only took forever to get to it, but hey, there it is, right? All right, we've got our razor tool. We're just going to trim up. Just going to trim up the wave file here. Okay, all right. There's the start of it. Get rid of everything else. All right, we're going to line up again. Stinger with the jingle as it fades in. There we go. Unmute that music bed. Bounce both these down together into one wave file. Lower our volume a little bit. Add compression, normalization, and EQ. Let's listen. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the north, and a low temperature of 61. Sunny and warm on your Tuesday, a high of 87, and mostly clear overnight Tuesday evening, a low right around 64 degrees. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the north, and a low temperature of 61. Sunny and warm on your Tuesday, a high of 87, and mostly clear overnight Tuesday evening, a low right around 64. All right, we're just going to share our page to another group, the Radio Imaging Production and Voiceover page on Facebook. So let's add that right now. We're just going to say, join us live for radio production. Radio production now. Yeah, and then send that on its way, invite some more folks here. And we encourage you to share it as well. It's a real simple thing you can do. On Facebook, just give us that little arrow button. Share it to your own page if you'd like, or a group that you know about, especially if you're involved in radio broadcasting, audio editing, or weather forecasting. This is the fun place to be, Monday through Friday, right around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, this one is ready to roll. WGNZ is in the can. Nothing really to trim there on that. It is pretty well ready to roll. So we'll export it and name it WGNZ FAM ADR, rather. It is an AM station. Overriding Friday's forecast. Now we'll look for it in the E drive that we just saved it to. I've got a solid state 5 terabyte E drive. Little internal drive that I save all of my voiceover work to. And that one is ready to be sent on its way via FTP. Over the internet on time. Good job to their automation computer. It will trigger then this afternoon. We're ready to move on to Pennsylvania now. A couple of sister stations, country, 99.9 FM and 92.7 The Bear, WQBR. A dry read for these guys, just a 20-second forecast needed. We're going to just open up the dry template. Hit our recorder now. We need an exact 20-second read. This is probably satellite programming, so we've got to be an exact 20-second. We can't have a range on our temperatures, so we can't say around, about, or near. We want a perfect temperature forecast. Let's start our timer now. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. Some patchy fog by morning, otherwise mostly clear skies and a low of 59. That fog will burn off Tuesday by 9 a.m., becoming sunny and warm, a high of 85. Mostly clear Tuesday evening, a low of 61 degrees. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. That's a one take for Wonder, a one take Johnny GB. Using the Razor tool, we'll switch to the Adobe Audition view here, let you see the editing process up close and personal. Using the Razor tool, just like in the old days when we used to take tape, reel-to-reel tape, and we would splice it with a razor blade and a grease pencil, mark it with a grease pencil. So we have an icon to trim and cut up our wave files here. That's a little razor blade. Very cool. All right, this one is ready to be bounced down, and we'll add the compression and broadcast effects. Let's listen to it. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. Some patchy fog by morning, otherwise mostly clear skies and a low of 59. That fog will burn off Tuesday by 9 a.m., becoming sunny and warm, a high of 85. Mostly clear Tuesday evening, a low of 61 degrees. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. So if you just tuned in, you might be wondering, what in the world are we doing? We are doing some radio broadcast production for radio stations across the United States. I am a part of the RFN network, the Radio Forecast Network, and we provide voiceover services. Some of us are meteorologists. Some of us are just voiceover people, old radio people, or voiceover artists, and we provide the weather forecast for some 220 radio stations across the United States. And each day part, sometimes 5-6 day parts a day. So we're talking thousands, really, of weather forecasts every single day that we are sending off to them. And that's what we're doing here. These are going to WQBR. And I believe we just saved it, but we'll do it one more time just to make sure. Yeah, we are ready to send this one on its way. Let's move on to the tiny camera view and find it in the E drive that we just saved it to. WQBR is right there for overnight tonight in Scranton and Altoona, Pennsylvania. All right, it's on its way and ready to roll for them. We can move on now to our next station on the list, KULH, which is in Brookfield, Missouri, a Christian contemporary radio station airing this forecast between 3 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time today. This has a jingle behind us. We're going to find it, KULH. There it is. Open it up and start our recorder over here. This is Adobe Audition CS 2020, if you didn't know already. And the first track, the music bed, is playing there, and my voice over there highlighted in red in real time as we're recording. And this forecast, again, 3 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time today. It's a 28-second read. Let's start our timer and see what we can come up with. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature of 69. A chance of some morning showers on your Tuesday. Some thunderstorms in the
Light systems failure.
One more read. Here we go. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature of 69. A chance of some showers on your Tuesday morning and some thunderstorms in the afternoon, but expect partly sunny skies some of the day with a high of 92 and a heat index value feeling like 96. And that is the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, there we go. Let's go to the Adobe Audition large screen view and trim it up. Again, using that razor tool, we'll find the front end. Here's the start of the forecast. Scroll it back. A little bit of a stinger here. We're going to line up the voiceover with the stinger. Raise up my voice just a little hair. Unmute that music bed. Bounce down both the tracks together, the voiceover and the music, into one brand new file. Just like that. And now we can add some normalization and broadcast effects. Let's listen to potentially the finished product. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature of 69. A chance of some showers on your Tuesday morning and some thunderstorms in the afternoon, but expect partly sunny skies some of the day with a high of 92 and a heat index value feeling like 96. And that is the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, that looks pretty good there, and it is ready to be just trimmed up here. We're going to add a fade here on the end of this. So what do I do to add a fade? It's really easy in Adobe Audition. We're going to highlight what we want to fade, and then just go up to our Favorites tab, scroll down about halfway. There's a Fade Out button. Click that Effect button, and boom, whatever you've highlighted is faded out in the time frame that you need it to be. Now we'll just trim out that dead air on the front and end of that forecast, and Control-Shift-E to export the file to the E drive, KULH FM in the can there. Overriding Friday's forecast, because nobody cares about KULH's Friday weather, do they? I don't think so. KULH right there in my E drive. Now we'll hit that FTP button, send it on its way. If you are tuning in for the first time, make sure you say hello in the comments section below. We'd love to engage with you. Celebrate with you. Let's hear where you're watching from, what part of the country, what part of the world. We're ready to move on to KIUL, doing some audio production today for them. Syracuse. This is Wichita, Kansas, western Kansas weather. It is a dry forecast, so no jingle behind me on this one, so we'll open up the dry template again. Starting the recorder. This airs between 6 and midnight tonight. 30-second read for Wichita. Here we go. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. A chance of some showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming cloudy overnight with a low of 67. Mostly sunny and warm on Tuesday, a high of 92, and a chance of some showers and thunderstorms on your Tuesday evening with a low of 63 degrees. Partly sunny, a nice day on Wednesday, a high of 87 degrees, a chance of showers Wednesday evening, a low of 66. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, we might be a little bit short on this, but we can try the time pitch tool here and fix it. So again, just using the razor tool, we're going to trim it up here. Find the start, which should be right there. We'll get real close to it after we bounce it down. Yeah, let's get real tight. And pull back to the end, looky here. Yeah, 90, we are about a half a second shy. Just a half a second shy. So we can fix that real quick. We'll just go up to the Effects tab. Scroll down to time and pitch. Again, submenu, stretch and pitch process. Current duration 29.542. And we want it to be a 30 exactly. Just highlight over it, type over it, hit apply. Here we go. Let's listen. For Wichita. Here we go. We are way too short on that. We're going to have to do some major surgery on this one after that. Yeah, we're going to be too short, I'm afraid. Probably way too short. Let's see what we got now. I thought it. Yeah, 28, 1.6. So let's try it again. We'll go to the time pitch, stretch and pitch. Now we got to add a good 1.5 seconds more. I hope this sounds okay. Sometimes when you add too much, like over about 2 seconds, it starts to sound a little digitized, a little funky, either sped up, slowed down. Let's listen, see if that does that to this. Here we go. Here's your Western Kansas weather for this evening. A chance of some showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming cloudy overnight with a low of 67. Mostly sunny and warm on Tuesday, a high of 92, and a chance of some showers and thunderstorms on your Tuesday evening with a low of 63 degrees. Partly sunny, a nice day on Wednesday, a high of 87 degrees, a chance of showers Wednesday evening, a low of 66. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. Here's your Western Kansas. You just tell it's kind of a little bit slower, But the average person isn't really picking it apart like we are, so I would say we're okay. Let's send it on its way. We'll give it a pass today. A lot of people would do that one over again. But just for the sake of time, I'm not gonna. KIUL, all finished and ready to roll. Let's find it here in the E drive. There it is. Open it up and send it via FTP over the internet through the river. Yeah, on to Wichita it goes. You guys are not being very talkative in the comment section. Come on, somebody needs to start some conversation. We're moving on to Dallas, Texas now, where everything's bigger and better there. This is another dry read for KKGM AM. Big Southern gospel station covering both Fort Worth and Dallas. 20-second read on this one's for 16:30 a.m. KKGM. Heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. tonight. This goes from 3 to 6, so we will cover that. Here we go. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, that heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. Otherwise tonight, mostly clear skies, some gusting winds, and a low temperature of 81. Sunny and hot on your Tuesday afternoon. A high of 101. Heat index values making it feel like 105 degrees. All right, that's a one take. Woohoo! Everybody salivate. I mean, celebrate. We're going to zoom in real tight here using the Adobe Audition View, using the razor tool, trimming this guy up. Ready to bounce this down. Add our compression and effects. Let's zoom in real tight on this and trim it close. Okay. Yeah, that's the 20 right there. We're good to go. Let's take a listen. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, that heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. Otherwise tonight, mostly clear skies, some gusting winds, and a low temperature of 81. Sunny and hot on your Tuesday afternoon. A high of 101. Heat index values making it feel like 105 degrees. All right, and that one is ready to roll. It's in the can, as we used to say back in the day. We would actually put those reel-to-reels in tin cans. Remember those days, guys? Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. Probably the mid-'80s was about the end of it. KKGM is all done. We're going to overwrite Friday's forecast, find it here in my eDrive, and send it over the internet to their automation computer. In Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, we can move on to our next station on the list. Yeah, on time, good job. We're ready to move on to WTBH. Back to Chiefland, Florida we go for another Christian station airing between this forecast between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time, of course, in Florida. WTBH has a jingle, so we're going to find it in our multi-track template sessions that we pre-created a few months ago. There it is. Jingle in the first track, my voiceover in the second. Highlighting in red there, we are recording weather forecasts for radio stations today, doing some radio production. This airs between 6 and midnight, 30-second read for Joyful Sounds Radio. A little bit of an open and a close, and we're out of there. Let's see what we've got. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. An isolated shower and thunderstorm, otherwise partly cloudy skies with some light winds out of the west-southwest and a low temperature of 75. More scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible on your Tuesday, but mostly sunny skies are in the mix as well, and a high of 92 degrees. Partly cloudy Tuesday evening, a low of 74. And that's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, and that was a one-take read. We like to celebrate those with some confetti cannons and some New Year's Eve horns. Yes, indeed. Scrolling back to the front of that forecast, let's switch to the Adobe Audition large screen view so you can see the editing up close and personal. We're just trimming it up using the razor tool here. Here's the start of the forecast. I'm pulling it back and lining it up with the jingle bed in that first track. Now we can bounce down. This is a little soft. Let's raise my voice over a little bit. Bounce down both these tracks, the music and my voice, into one WAV file. There it is. Compression, normalization, EQ. Let's listen to the finished product. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. An isolated shower and thunderstorm, otherwise partly cloudy skies with some light winds out of the west-southwest and a low temperature of 75. More scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible on your Tuesday, but mostly sunny skies are in the mix as well, and a high of 92 degrees. Partly cloudy Tuesday evening, a low of 74. And that's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, that looks good. Just a little bit of a fade out there. We're going to trim that off. And the front end as well, just a microsecond of nothing there. Then we Control-Shift-E, which is a shortcut in Windows for Adobe Audition CS. Naming it, just copying and pasting basically for WTBH-FM EV. And I didn't copy it, so that's the wrong paste. There we go. WTBH is all done. We can overwrite Friday's forecast now and find it in the E drive, send it over the internet to their automation computer in Schiefland, and it will trigger then this afternoon when they need for it to need the weather forecast to play. Now we can move on to a local station here, WCVX, Cincinnati, Ohio. AM 1160, Christian talk station. They've got a jingle as well. We're just going to find that in our pre-created multi-track template sessions. There it is. First track there, the music bed. Second track, my voiceover. Let's switch to the tiny camera view. This is a 30-second read airing between 6 and midnight. A little bit of a long outro on this one. We'll give you the full forecast view on this. We're going to start with our open right here. Read about 20 seconds of weather, which will get us probably to around here, and then we'll do the close right here. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. Let's see, starting our timer. Let's roll. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, patchy fog by morning with a low temperature of 65 degrees. That fog will burn off on our Tuesday by 11 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high near 90. Clear skies overnight Tuesday evening, a low of 66, and sunny on Wednesday, a high of 95. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. Perfect one take on that one. Release the hounds. I know. What has gotten into me? We're going to pull back that voiceover and line it up in front of the jingle. Raising my voice just a little bit there. Unmuting the music track and bouncing these both down together into one new WAV file, or file of some sort. Hasn't been determined whether it will be a WAV or an MP3. We do end up making them all MP3s before we send them off. Now we can add normalization and effects. Let's take a listen. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, patchy fog by morning with a low temperature of 65 degrees. That fog will burn off on our Tuesday by 11 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high near 90. Clear skies overnight Tuesday evening, a low of 66, and sunny on Wednesday, a high of 95. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800 from the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center. I'm John Gale. All right, that's a nice little fade there we'll keep. Just trim off the very end of that fade and also the microsecond of dead air on the front end, and now we can go ahead and send this one on its way to WCVX in Cincinnati. Overriding Friday's forecast here, we'll just look for it in the E drive that we just saved it to. Alphabetically, there it is, WCVX AM EV for evening. Hit that FTP button on time. Good job. We're ready to move on, guys, to Palatka, Florida, just east of the St. Johns River. This station, WPLK, is a nostalgia format, meaning they play just about anything. They'll play country, they'll play pop, they'll play something from the 50s, then they'll play something from the 90s. One of those kind of stations. This is a 30-second read between airing today, between 6 and 10 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. And they're very crucial about the name of their city, which every city should be pronounced properly. And this is Palatka. Of course, a lot of cities in Florida named after Indian Native Americans. Here we go. 30-second read. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming partly cloudy with a low around 76 degrees. Again, some showers and thunderstorms for your Tuesday afternoon with mostly sunny skies the rest of the day. A high near 93. Heat index values, though, making it feel like 106 degrees. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. All right, there's our one take on that one as well. Switching to the Adobe large screen view, we've just done some trimming with the razor tool. We're going to pull back our voiceover, line it up with the music bed. Bounce down the voiceover and the music into one. New file. Add our normalization, compression, and broadcast effects, EQ, and mastering. Let's hit it. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming partly cloudy with a low around 76 degrees. Again, some showers and thunderstorms for your Tuesday afternoon with mostly sunny skies the rest of the day. A high near 93. Heat index values, though, making it feel like 106 degrees. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. Okay. Just trimming it up again. To the front of the forecast it goes. We're going to delete that millisecond of dead air. Switch to the tiny camera view, and let's go ahead and export this guy, which is File, Export. Whoops. See, this is why I don't like to click all through all these, and I make little macros. That's what's great about making little macros. You can save a lot of time rather than going through each little click. WPLK, just wanted to show you that in real time, how you would do it. WPLK in the can here. Let's find it on the E drive. A little solid state drive that I've got. A little 5 terabyte drive. All right, on time, good job. We can move on now to Wyoming, KIMX, a CHR station there. This has got a great jingle for them. We're going to find it here on our multi-track template sessions that were pre-created a few months ago. Starting our timer, this is a 26-second read for a dual city, Laramie and Cheyenne. Two different forecasts and potentially here in the mix. Let's look at them. If they're similar, we can do them together. 52, 53, 76, 72, 47, 51. They're different enough that I'm going to have to do them separately. Not a problem. We'll just read them quicker. 26 seconds on the clock. Let's begin. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 52. Mostly sunny with a chance of showers on your Tuesday, a high of 76. Tuesday evening, more showers possible, a low of 47. For Cheyenne tonight, a chance of showers, a low of 53. Partly sunny on your Tuesday with a chance of showers. Shakalaka-laka-boo. Life failure.
Life system failure.
All right, one more read. Let's see what we can do. Sometimes your lips just can't keep up with your brain. You know what I'm saying? From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 52. Mostly sunny on your Tuesday with a chance of showers, a high of 76. More showers possible Tuesday evening, a low of 47. For Cheyenne tonight, a chance of showers, a low of 53. Sunny on your Tuesday with a chance of showers, a high of 72. And more showers possible Tuesday night, a low of 51. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, that's the read that we wanted. Let's go to the Adobe screen view for these crazy little duels. I hate the dual reads. They're not my favorite. Unmute that music track, bounce down the voiceover with the jingle. There it is in all of its glory, over modulating a bit. Let's pull it back. Add normalization, compression, some mastering, and EQ. Let's listen. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 52. Mostly sunny on your Tuesday with a chance of showers, a high of 76. More showers possible Tuesday evening, a low of 47. For Cheyenne tonight, a chance of showers, a low of 53. Sunny on your Tuesday with a chance of showers, a high of 72. And more showers possible Tuesday night, a low of 51. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, that one looks pretty decent. Scroll to the end here, we'll delete some of that fade. And again, here in the front end, a little dead air there. Now we'll switch to the camera view and go ahead and export this file. Control-Shift-E, the shortcut for that. Naming it and claiming it, KIMXFMEV, and overriding Friday's forecast. Nobody cares about Wyoming's weather from Friday. Looking for it in the E drive that we just saved it to, opening it up, hitting that FTP button, and sending it on its way to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Now we can move on to its sister station, K-Hat, a country format there. A little bit of a different jingle, a shorter read. This is only a 24-second forecast for them. So we've got to be even faster. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, even faster. We'll switch to center cam view here. Dual read for Laramie and Cheyenne. See what we can come up with. This forecast airing between 4 and midnight Mountain Time today. Let's give it a shot. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 52. Sunny with a chance of showers on your Tuesday, a high of 76. And more thunderstorms possible Tuesday evening, a low of 47. For Cheyenne tonight, a chance of showers, a low of 53. Sunny on your Tuesday with a chance of showers, a high of 72. And showers possible Tuesday night, a low of 51. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. That baby was an incredible one-take wonder. Anita, where are you? Anita. We've been missing your emojis today. Using that razor tool, we'll switch to the Adobe Audition large screen view. Okay, this is a donut. Lining it up between the two stingers. We're going to place that voiceover right here in the hole. Boom, there it is. Let's zoom in tight here. I might be a little bit, yep, a little bit too far over. Unmute that music track. All right, Anita, I'm glad you're here. You're just being awful quiet today. You must be doing other things. You're not paying attention. You're going to be in trouble. All we ask is for a full hour every single day. Right? All right, we're going to bounce this guy down. Function F5, a little F5. Function F5. Easy for me to say. There we go. Now we can add normalization, broadcast setting, compressions, and effects. Let's go back and listen to this guy. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 52. Sunny with a chance of showers on your Tuesday, a high of 76. And more thunderstorms possible Tuesday evening, a low of 47. For Cheyenne tonight, a chance of showers, a low of 53. Sunny on your Tuesday with a chance of showers, a high of 72. And showers possible Tuesday night, a low of 51. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. All right, and that sounded great. A little fast when you have to do two different cities, in 24 seconds. People probably are like, what? What did he say? Can you play that again? Control Shift E. Shortcut to send it on its way to K-Hat. Overriding it, and now it's finding it. And sending it. All right, it's on its way to K-Hat, Wyoming. It's in the can. It's ready to go. It's ready to trigger today between 4 and midnight. That's our last forecast for today's radio guy here on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to us on Facebook. You can follow us. That's the best way to get notifications every single time that we load up a brand new video to the page here. And you can check us out on YouTube as well. Just search for The Radio Guy. Hit the red subscribe button. You'll get notifications as well. And we're now on, that's right, we are now on Instagram. You can find us there. Just search for the.radio guy. Well, we're going to do it all again on our Tuesday morning right around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hope you come back. Invite your friends. Tell everybody about the Radio Guy. Give us a thumbs up on your way out, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.